Hello and welcome back to Love English. I'm Layla and today I want to help you improve your English daily. I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips to help you practice English daily. Now, I'm not giving you giant tasks to accomplish, nothing to do with completing lots of grammar exercises. These are 5 simple tips that you can implement daily. And if you do this, you should be able to improve your English faster and, with any luck, integrate it into your daily routine. Before we get started, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. Click the notifications bell until it looks like this. And of course, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Let's get started. Right, tip number 1. Set SMART goals. Now, SMART is actually an acronym meaning specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and timely. When we talk about specific goals, make sure that you know exactly what you want to achieve, whether that is learning 10 words a day or improving your reading so that you can read 2 pages in English in 5 minutes. Make your goals specific. By doing this, when you do achieve them, you are going to feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself and what you are achieving, you are going to feel more motivated. Measurable goals. Measurable goals means that you can track your progress. You can see how much you are improving. And of course, this means that you are going to increase your motivation again. Every time you achieve something, you achieve a goal, you can set yourself a higher target. So this might be learning 10 words a day. It could be improving your reading so that you read faster. It could be being able to sit through a whole episode of Stranger Things, any kind of Netflix series, without needing to check a dictionary or Google Translate something. And of course, when you're studying on your own, having measurable goals is going to be really helpful because it's only you that can track your progress. Attainable. They need to be realistic. Having a goal to learn 100 words a day is ridiculous. There are lots of YouTube videos, there's lots of people saying you can learn 1,000 words a day. The reality is, unless you're Einstein, which you might very well be, you're not really going to be able to learn 100 words a day. It is much better to set a realistic goal of 10 to 15 words a day and learn them well. Be able to actually use them in conversation, in sentences, to understand them when you're reading or listening. Don't set unrealistic goals. Make sure they are attainable. Make sure your goals are relevant. This means that they are specific to what you need. If you're learning English to get a job, make sure that you are learning the kind of English that will help you achieve this. There is no point setting yourself a goal to learn vocabulary related to engineering or airports unless you specifically need that language. Timely goals. We are all guilty of procrastinating, of avoiding doing things, of putting things off. But by having timely goals, it means that you will make sure you stick to those deadlines. I want to be able to read and understand a news article in the next month without using Google Translate. Give yourself time frames, a specific deadline, but again, make it realistic. You're not going to improve overnight. Number 2, speak with native English speakers. Listening and practicing with any kind of native speaker is really going to help you learn a lot of those idioms, phrasal verbs. It will help you improve your pronunciation. I know some of you are going to say, well, how can I speak with a native speaker? I'm in my country, I can't afford to travel abroad to find a native speaker. There are plenty of options for you. CAMBLY, the sponsors of today's video, offer you the opportunity to learn with native English teachers. If your realistic goal is to speak 15 minutes a day, have conversation with a native speaker, then you can do this by downloading the CAMBLY app. CAMBLY is exclusively for learning English. Plus, if the time you have available to study is limited, then it would be good to know that CAMBLY's teachers are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can have one-on-one English lessons or just conversation practice. And like I said, make your goals relevant. If some of you are trying to get the IELTS exams, the TOEFL, CAMBLY can also help you achieve that. So if you are interested in learning more about CAMBLY and ticking off number 2 on the list of daily activities, then you can click the link below or simply go to your app store and type in CAMBLY where you can download the app. So if you think you might be interested in practicing English with a native speaker through an app, through the internet, anytime, anywhere, then this free trial might help you decide for sure. When you download CAMBLY, you can get a free 15-minute trial with the code leila-sabrah. If after your 15-minute trial you decide you want to go for it and commit to a course with CAMBLY, you can get a 10% discount on your tuition fees. Use the code leila-sabrah10. That's 10% discount. Practice English with a native speaker. Even better, a native English teacher. Number 3, and this comes from Pella in Greece. She suggests having an English diary or journal if you're learning American English. This is a great way to improve your English because 1, it will be about something you are interested in, your daily life. 2, you'll be personalizing the language that you learn. Whether you've learned synonyms like fascinated, intrigued, you can apply them to your daily life and write a journal. Today, I was intrigued to learn more about CAMBLY. Personalizing the language is essential. It's something I always get my students to do, whether it is grammar, vocabulary, idiomatic expressions, and even pronunciation. Writing down the words that you have learned and practice saying them and reading them is going to help you remember them and use them correctly. So well done, Pella. That was a great tip. Thank you so much for number 3. Now, number 4. You might not like this one as much. Read. Read and listen. Please try and do a combination of the 2. It might be that one day you decide to read an article or a chapter in a book. The next day you might prefer to do some listening, watch a television series, even listen to music. You don't have to read novels or poetry or Shakespeare or even boring news articles if it's not what interests you. Make sure that when you are improving your comprehension skills, your reading and your listening, you choose a subject you enjoy and have an interest in. Whether that is fashion, computer games, sport, it might very well be finance and business. Read what you enjoy. By reading and listening, you are going to be improving your vocabulary range, of course your comprehension skills, your pronunciation, recognizing structures in English so that you avoid making those common mistakes, and simply familiarizing yourself with how native English speakers really talk. You are not going to learn the language without being surrounded by it. So please, please, please read and listen. You could even download or buy a graded reader. A graded reader means that they are designed for your specific level. So if you are only elementary or pre-intermediate level, the vocabulary will be more tailored to your level, meaning you won't be reading a book needing to reach for Google Translate all the time. Number 5, finally there, and it's a simple one. It might make you look a little bit crazy. Practice your pronunciation. If you know that there are specific sounds in English that you find difficult, practice them in a mirror or, even better, with your phone. Record yourself, not just with the audio, but actually with the video. So you are looking at the words as you pronounce them. Mimic other native speakers' pronunciation and see if your mouth, your tongue, your teeth are in the correct position and make the right sounds. If there are specific sounds in English that you find difficult, like v and w, or l and r if you're Korean, then you might want to practice doing tongue twisters and recording yourself. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. And of course, you could even get that book that I suggested and read it out loud. Don't read silently. Say the words. And of course, don't be scared of making mistakes. That is how you learn and how you improve your English. So there we are, my 5 top tips to improve your English daily. And remember, please comment below and let us know what tips do you have to share with the Love English community. If you would like to practice English and your conversation skills, improve your pronunciation, you've got those 2 amazing offers from CAMBLY, a free 15-minute trial, and then if you decide to take a course with them, 10% discount on your tuition fees. Don't forget as well, they are not just for adults, but they have a children's app as well. So if you have kids and you want them to practice their English daily, then try CAMBLY and let us know how you get on. Thanks for watching. Bye.